Welcome to Desperate Housewives Desperate Debate, sponsored by Oreo Cakesters. I'm Chelsea Cannell, and this is the strongly opinionated Blair Late.
Each week we'll take a look at the last episode of Desperate Housewives and hash out the 3 most controversial topics.
And while we are duking it out, we're gonna let you decide who you think is right.
You may be beautiful, but you're crazy.
Chelsea, age-old question. To dunk or not to dunk your Oreo Cakesters? I don't know about you, but I'm a dunker all the way.
What are you talking about? Who would dunk it? It is an Oreo snack cake, not an Oreo cookie.
It is on. Root for me during this debate if you're a dunker.
No, it is all about team no dunking.
All right, let the desperate debate begin.
Welcome to Desperate Housewives Desperate Debates. We are back here in Gabby's beautiful house. Now, in the last episode of Desperate Housewives, things got a little heavy with the serial killer storyline. So, let's dive right in. Without being too deep, Blair, what do you think makes a serial killer? Is it nature?
Wow, I just did so lovely.
Or nurture?
Well, I don't know how you can't get deep when talking about a serial killer, but I will try my best. I absolutely think it is nature. I think his blood makeup was absolutely born with some crazy parents and grandparents, and Lord knows how many serial killers have been in this family, but at the end of the day, he was born the way he was, and nothing was gonna stop him from trying to tear down Wisteria Lane. Let's just hope they can catch him.
I completely disagree with you, Blair, because while I think every human being has the ability to snap, I think it's the things that happen to them in their life that really push them over the limit.
Right.
And especially with Edie, he obviously has a lot of pent-up frustration.
I still think he had no choice. I think it is what it is. He is who he is, and good luck Wisteria Lane getting him out of there.
Dangerous guy.
Yes.
All right, what's our next debate?
Well, moving on to Bree.
Are there any girls that you like?
One girl at school.
Much to her disappointment, Edie tried to woo her daughter Danielle with flowers and gifts.
Sadly, Danielle doesn't return his feelings. She's out of his league.
Now, do you think parents have the right to dump their child's suitor if they're not interested, or let the child stick up for themselves?
Really, Blair? I mean, come on, we're talking about teenagers here. No, it is completely inappropriate. You have to let your child do their own dumping. As much as I would have loved to have my mother dump a few of my boyfriends, completely inappropriate. I mean, you cannot rob your child from that experience. Every kid has to learn the hard way how to let someone down, how to draw boundaries. It's not appropriate, even if your mother is Bree Vandekamp.
Wrong. I totally disagree. If I had a mother like Bree that was more than capable of letting someone down for me and doing the dirty work for me, I would certainly let her. I mean, Danielle, people that age, they succumb to peer pressure, and sometimes it's hard for them to speak up for themselves.
Is she going to quit Danielle's jobs for her, foreclose on her house for her, you know, whatever else? No, she can't
do. It's a boyfriend, Chelsea. It's
okay,
not that
well,
big
hey,
of a
Bree,
deal.
you want to help me out? Dump him.
Oh, go for it.
Okay, I'm just kidding, Blair. We could never break up.
No, never.
All right, this next one is a tough one.
Hey, Eddie, perfect timing. So, what are you doing here?
Lynette is saddened by the abuse that Edie has endured from his mother.
Tom and I have been talking, and we would like it if you would move in with us.
So do you think that Lynette had a moral obligation to step in and move him in with her family, or is she simply overstepping her bounds?
I absolutely think Lynette made the right decision. I mean, how could she not? She's seeing all this crazy stuff that he's having to go through. He's got a degenerate, terrible mother, and she would be a heartless person if she didn't help him. Now, the unfortunate part is they don't realize they're letting a serial killer under their roof who could perhaps hurt their family, but if anyone could scare the craziness out of Edie, it would be Lynette. So I think they're making the right decision.
See, exactly my point. You said they don't know that they're letting a serial killer under their roof.
Well, they don't.
Exactly why you don't meddle in other people's business, because you never know what you're gonna get yourself into. And let's keep in mind, he is a man, a 20-year-old man. We're not talking about a 7-year-old. Plenty of people have degenerate parents, and you don't see them moving into other people's houses at 20 years old.
What are you supposed to do, like a lie detector test or background check before you let someone in your home? She's just doing this from her heart and her soul because she's a good person, and she's gonna help this boy, I hope. I really do.
Love Lynette, but I have to say, I think she's bitten off way more than she can chew this time.
Well, only time will tell.
You are right. I don't know about you, Blair, but that was really
That was
heavy.
a lot.
Yeah, I'm ready for something much lighter.
We agree for once, Chelsea.
The only time.
Would have thought.
Okay, check back next time on Desperate Housewives Desperate Debates, where there will be much more controversy.
Bye.